Hello? Is this working? I don't know what happened. I couldn't get the thing to work. It looks like everything's working. For some reason I couldn't get the YouTube one to work, and now I'm using the Streamlabs one. Let's see if anybody switched over though. Sign into chat. Let me see if I can sign into that one. Wow, this is awkward. Haven't been on for a while and try to get on and already have technical difficulties here. I'm not sure if anybody's actually even seeing this or if everybody's still waiting on the other video to pop up. But I thought I'd check in, say hey, it's been a while since I've done a live chat. A lot of things have been going on. Since I got monetized, there's been a few things, but nothing too major. I had one video that did very well, and besides that, it's been very quiet on the YouTube front. So, I'm not sure where I'm going from here, or what I would like to do, or how to get this channel to the next level. Between working 40 hours a week and having my 3 kids part-time, and now they're going to in-person school for a little bit. Wally G, what's up? What is good? Enjoyed your new content. I just haven't had a chance to get back over there recently and check out some of your newer stuff, but I love your freestyle stuff, man. It's really good content. Always got a positive message. Doublebox, welcome. Hey, I was wondering if anybody was going to switch over from the YouTube video over to this one. There he is. Manga. Sorry, I don't know what happened. The YouTube thing just wouldn't load right, so I couldn't get that thing to load. So I switched over to Streamlabs. Yeah, so it's actually a new stream, but technically it's the same stream, but I just couldn't get the YouTube link to work for some reason. I guess it's been so long, YouTube forgot all about me. Yeah. Anyway, how's everybody been? How are you doing, Wally and Doublebox and Manga? I see everybody's still been busy making videos and doing your thing, and I appreciate that. We're all just trying to do our grind, you know? We're all just trying to make it out there. Well, thank you, Doublebox. I appreciate that, man. Kid Sock Poo, welcome. Long time no see. As you can tell, I haven't been doing a lot of the video game streaming as lately. Been trying to gain some more subscribers, gain some more people through other means. Yeah, the Mimic video. I don't know if I saw that. I thought I did. I'll have to take a look again, though. Yes, it's been a little while. And you've not been busy. Oh, okay. You have not been busy. Christina Lewis, yo, what's up? What's good? Let's be honest. Well, I appreciate honesty. I definitely do. For sure. I have been very busy. Not so much with YouTube, but just with life in general. So, Christina is here. All we need is Grace Games and a few others, and we got the whole crew up in here. Matt. Well, thank you. Thank you on the 9K. Yes, it is. It has been a little slower these days. I feel like everybody getting back to their normal lives, getting back to work. You know, I feel like YouTube has been a little slower for us small YouTubers. You know, of course, all the big YouTubers are still making lots of money, but us small YouTubers, our audience is getting a little smaller these days. But it's okay. Still grinding, still doing my thing. Yeah, I see you've been making a lot of videos, Wally. I like your one about, you know, don't let people bring you down. I like your freestyle stuff, you know. It's really good. By the way, I'm Sushi Master. Oh, okay, there you go. I was like, I don't really remember a map, but okay. If you don't see 15 likes in 2 hours, I'm smashing my keyboard. Uh-oh, don't do that, dude. You know what I mean? At this point, it's not even about the likes for me. You know, I'm not saying that likes and subscribes aren't great, because they are. They definitely help. But at this point, you know, I don't necessarily feel like, I feel like interaction, people commenting, viewing, I feel like that helps my channel a lot more than necessarily people liking things. I don't know if YouTube algorithm really counts that as a something they push out. Definitely, though, people interacting with my channel, as far as like commenting and viewing, that definitely helps my channel. So, you know, I've been trying to get content that's new, some exciting stuff. I'm sure you guys have seen my video where I donated to fellow YouTubers and streamers. Yes, I stole that idea from Mr. Beast, but as you can see, it did pretty well, so it worked. Of course, it was a very expensive video to make, and you know, I'm not Mr. Beast, so I can't make that kind of video every day. I mean, I can't afford to be making those kind of videos. But it did work. It did bring a lot of attention, and a lot of people liked it. I'm the funny beep boop guy on Roblox. By the way, Master, watch my other The Mimic videos. I'm going to be posting more of those. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely check those out. You know, I'm always trying to find new content, new ideas to look at, see how everybody else has been doing. You know, and it gets harder and harder. I mean, like I said, I got probably thousands of subscriptions. So I generally only watch about 20 or so on a regular basis. If I don't comment or like some of your stuff for a while, it's not that I've forgotten about you, it's just I've gotten busy. You know, Manga, Wally, you know, I don't know if I've really seen a lot of stuff from, I don't know, if Kid Sock Poo. Do you have a channel? I'm pretty sure you do, right? I don't think I've checked that out recently. I'll have to do another shout out channel thing coming up. You know, I've been watching a lot of those channels lately that do shout-outs for other YouTubers, and some of them are doing pretty good. I recently discovered a guy named James Gipe. I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm not butchering that, but I made a donation to his channel, and a lot of his people came over and watched some of my videos, so that was amazing, and I appreciate that. That was awesome. Thank you, James. And so I appreciate, you know, other YouTubers helping each other out. It definitely makes a big difference. Master Chulo, I'm thinking of making a comic series, and I'd like to use your Roblox character in the series. Can I do that? Well, for sure. You definitely can do that. That would be amazing. I would appreciate that. You got to go already. You just got here, man. All right. Well, I guess we'll see you in 20, 30 minutes. Hopefully, I'll still be on there. I'm going to try to stay on for about an hour and try to catch some people I haven't seen in a little while. So, what's everybody been up to lately then? What is good? Thank you, James. I'm right. Well, as you can see, I dropped the kids off earlier at their hybrid learning. Right now, they're doing 2 days a week where they go 2.5 hours. So the house is actually quiet right now, so I figured this would be a perfect time to stream where there's no kids running around being crazy and loud. You know, and it's a beautiful day out. The sun's coming through. It's really nice out there. I'm enjoying my days off, and you know, just been trying to brainstorm a lot of new ideas, trying to get stuff out there that help boost my channel up a little bit. You've been doing some tweeting. Okay. Are we, do I got you on Twitter? I don't know. I don't feel like my Twitter followers are that active, really. I have, like, I don't know at this point. I think almost 2,000 Twitter followers, but a few times I've tried to test that out. I put messages on there, and I didn't really get much of a response. I don't feel like a lot of the Twitter followers are active. I have a lot of Instagram followers at this point, about 500 or so, and they seem to be a lot more active. So I'm going to try and expand my Instagram following. Yeah, exactly. No kids, right? See, that's why I can't wait for them to go back to full day school, because then I get a little bit of a break. You'd be like, I can take a little nap, get some work done, do some YouTubing, cleaning, whatever I need to do. But, you know, when they only go to school for 2.5 hours, literally I go home for a little bit, turn around and go pick them up again. So, good thing I live like 5 minutes away from the school, but that would be a bummer if I lived farther and I spend, 20 minutes getting there, 20 minutes back, and then literally just be home for 2 hours. What is up, Caden? Caden Higgins? I know. I was like, why are they so excited to see me? I appreciate that you're excited to see me, but I don't recognize your name or anything, unless you changed your name. What's my Instagram? Actually, I'll have to look that up. I forgot. I think it's connected on my About section on my YouTube, though. Go to my YouTube where it says About. There should be a link for my Twitter and Instagram on there. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I think my Instagram is just JCHUL03. But go to the About section on my YouTube profile, and I should have a link for both of them there. Have you been to a stream? I've been to a lot of streams lately. As I said earlier, I made a stream about donating to other streamers. So I've been watching a lot of streamers, trying to get some ideas. I got a lot of cool ideas, but of course they take time and they take money. And I need to find somebody who's willing to help me do some of these streams. It's kind of difficult to do a lot of these things on my own. The iChen10 is actually my Twitter account. So, yeah. I believe the Instagram, though, should just be jchul03, and then it should show up as my name, I think. But you should find both links in my YouTube About section. So just go to my profile page under About, and I think both links are linked in that section there. And I do a lot of stuff with the Instagram. I don't do a lot with Twitter, even though I see a lot of you guys on Twitter. I see a lot of you guys on Twitter, and of course I see Wally on there quite a bit. But that's about it as far as people I see on the regular that I see normally. But I'd like to do some more donations, of course. That always helps out fellow people. A lot of people like those kind of videos. It's fun. But as I said, where my channel isn't really making a lot of money, it's making a little bit of money. I haven't even got a first check yet. I don't think they even cut you a check until you break the threshold, which is $100. So my channel hasn't even made $100 yet. Last month was just a partial month, so this month will be the first full month I've been monetized. So I'm curious to see if I will get a check. I set up all the auto deposit and all that, but I don't think I even broke $100 for this month and last month combined. So probably not getting a check yet. Hello, welcome. I recognize your little profile picture from James Guype. Appreciate you dropping by. Hello, thank you. It's always good to meet new people. Appreciate all the things you're doing. I try to watch a lot of your videos, and I have to be honest, though, it's hard to comment or leave things on your videos when it's in a different language. Unless it's subtitled or captioned, I don't understand what's going on, so I can't really honestly jump in on a live stream or a comment on a video. If it's a food type video, I can be like, oh, that looks really good or something, comment that. But if if I don't really know what's being said or done, it's kind of hard to difficult when it's an international channel. But I do appreciate you dropping by, and I certainly will drop by once in a while and just at least drop a like or a comment to show some support. I appreciate that, though, truly. I was thinking about doing a mukbang. I'm sure you're all familiar with the old mukbang, however you say that. I should know how to say that, right? Because I'm Korean, right? It originated in Korea. The mukbang. How much money has your channel made so far? That's a good question, Wally. I to be honest, I haven't yet to get any money. So my guess is it's made at less than $100. When I first break that $100 threshold, I will leave a post about that. But my guess at this point is I've probably made $50, maybe $50, $60. It's really hard. And the estimated revenue fluctuates quite a bit, so I'm not sure what that's based on. Because you would think, right, that amount would just go up and up, but it fluctuates. It'll go down, it'll go up. So I'm not sure how they're basing that. I'm going to have to Google that and see what the reason for that is. But my guess is maybe 50 or 60 bucks in the last month. You know, even with the video that made 6,000 views, I'm probably only bringing in like 2 or 3 cents a view. So you got to imagine how much money that would take for me to get a decent amount of money. I would have to get, my guess is like 1,000 views, might get $6 or something. I don't know if that's correct or not, or maybe that's a little high, but at 3 cents, about 3 cents, 2 to 3 cents a view is what I estimated, and I'm guessing by watching other people's stuff, that's what they were saying. Hard to say. You know, I would really like to get to the point where I'm making a couple $100 a month. And that's not a lot, but you know what I mean? That would be enough where I could really get this to the next level. Because at least if I'm on average bringing in a couple extra $100 a month just from YouTube, well, that would be amazing. You know what I mean? At this point, since I'm not even bringing in over $100 a month, I'm not even getting a paycheck. But like I said, I've only been monetized for about a month and a half now, so you know, it's still early, and I'm still trying to gain new people. Every 2 weeks. Okay, see, I didn't even know that. Every 2 weeks the analytics change. Double box. So how much are you bringing in? That's my question. How much are you on average bringing in? You know, us small YouTubers, how much money are we bringing in? You know, unless you happen to get lucky and Mr. Beast drops in on your stream and donates $10,000, right? That doesn't happen too much. You know what I mean? You know, I've watched a lot of Mr. Beast videos lately, and I've watched a lot of course, my favorite YouTuber, my other favorite YouTuber, Strictly Dumpling, Mikey Chen. But, you know, Mikey Chen goes out and he eats food and he makes video vlogs about it. So it's easy for him, easier, because his is basically like just going out and eating, finding new places to eat. I'm not saying his job's easy by any means, but he doesn't do live streams or anything like that. He generally just does pre-recorded videos. You know, obviously, if I ate like that all the time, I would have to have the workout that he has, because he's got a serious workout routine in order to keep those calories down. Oh, so you're not monetized. Okay. Excuse me. I thought you were already monetized. And that's the thing too, is like, you know, where you see those videos, people donating to small YouTubers. Well, you can't really donate to them because unless they're monetized, you can't do super chat. If they're using Streamlabs and they have a like PayPal connected to that, you can donate if they use Streamlabs. But a lot of times these smaller YouTubers don't have any way of giving any money to them anyway. Yeah, it's been a grind. To be honest, I didn't think I was going to get monetized in the first year. I didn't think it was going to happen. So I was really surprised. But now that I reached that goal, I realized this is just the beginning. It is a lot of work, you know. You think, well, getting monetized and you start making money, and then it's like, oh, no problem, right? People will watch my videos, I make some money, I dump those money into making more videos, but it's a full-time job. You know, and keeping up with your socials, you know, like interacting with people helps. It definitely helps your channel. But like I said, you know, if I didn't have 3 kids and a 40-hour week job, I could dedicate more time to going out and watching other people's videos and commenting their videos and subscribing to other small YouTubers. And I just don't have a lot of extra time to be doing all that kind of stuff right now, and it's hard. It's not that I don't think this channel could get off the ground. I think it definitely can. It could go a lot of places, but you got to reach that audience first. And that's, you know, I know Wally, he pumps out videos all the time. He's making the content, and I see that. But it's getting to that audience. It's getting those videos out there. It's getting them noticed. That's the hard part. Hello, Eggman? I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but it's in the 507, SO7, something. Hello, welcome. 100K is the dream for 2021. That's a good dream. I like it. You know, like right now, my goal is just little steps at a time, as long as it's progress. You know what I mean? If I can get 10K, that would be amazing, because 10K, that's a pretty good milestone. At 100K, you get a play button. You get the what is it? The bronze play button or silver, whatever it is. You know, so that would be amazing. You know, but you got to start out with 10K, and then I'm just trying to get like my videos on average. If I can get my videos on average to get like 1,000 views each. I mean, once I get to that point, at least I would be generating a pretty steady income. And it's not that the content isn't there. I'm making better content. I feel like the videos are more engaging. But it's trying to get that content to be seen and having YouTube push it out there. That's the hard part. You can make the content. Oh, is it the silver? Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure which one that is. But I know there's one at 100K. Is there one at 1 million and then like 5 million or something? I don't know. Or 500,000 and then 1 million? I know one of them's 1 million. Isn't it like the gold play button? Is there a diamond play button after that, right? You can reach 10K by late May. Yeah, the 10K shouldn't be too hard. I've actually gained 200 subs recently. I'm not sure exactly where those subs are coming from, but I'm just, you know, happy for wherever I can get them. You know, 10K is one of the goals, but one of the more major goals is just getting a steady viewership. You know, that would help quite a bit. You're Turkish? Okay, welcome. Thank you for dropping by. Oh, Manga's back. You know, so that's the hard part for me is, you know, 10K will come eventually. It's just a matter of time. But what I really need, and it's going to help my channel, is getting more attention to my channel, more people watching my videos. And I don't get paid for likes or comments. I only get paid for views. So the more views I can get, the more money this channel is going to make. And the only way to get views is to get my videos seen. You know, I share to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, Google. You know, I've been putting them out there, trying to get them noticed, but it's a grind. It's really hard. Oh, welcome back. Okay, we'll see you later. Back, and then you're leaving. You know, so it's a tough grind out there, and I feel for any YouTubers out there. That's why, you know, you make like $100 donation to a small YouTuber, that's a big deal. I've never gotten a $100 donation. The biggest I've ever gotten is like, I think I got a $30 donation one time when I first got monetized. And I'm not even sure where they got their money, because it was like from somebody younger, but they gave me a $30 super chat donation. I was like, sweet. But you know what I mean? Like, if you're doing a live stream or a gaming stream and you got an average of, let's say, 500 viewers at a time, that would be epic. I mean, the most I ever got was because I got raided one time and I had more than 100 people on my live stream. But that was the only reason I had over 100 people. The most I've ever had is like 15 to 20 people on average, usually smaller. Also, something that YouTube does is that when you stick to one topic, you can be seen on for your pages. Algorithm is like da 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 da. Okay. Yeah, I thought about that, and the problem is I just don't want to do one subject all the time. I mean, like if I was a food vlogger and that's all I did was food vlogging, sure, you can do some streams once in a while that are a little different, but I just feel like I would get burned out. If I was playing Roblox 24/7, just Roblox, and the problem is nobody was really watching my Roblox streams. I'm sure part of it was because I wasn't very entertaining or making a lot of noise or getting all excited and crazy, but it just wasn't bringing a lot of viewership, and I felt like it was actually going down versus up. Oh, never mind, he's back. Barry Lay! Wow, it has been a minute since I've seen you. Yeah, I was going to say, it's been a hot minute. Welcome back, Barry Lay. It's been a long time. Welcome back, Manga, for the second time. Yeah, comic thing would be great. I feel like the things that really get the views these days are, like try not to laugh videos, challenge videos, reaction videos. Those are the things that are going to make the big bucks, Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm talking about, Wally. You don't want to get in a niche, Some people have the old niche, niche, whatever you want to call that, and that's fine. But, there's a lady I watched from the very beginning, and she has a DIY channel. And she has a ton of videos about projects and crafts. And I've noticed lately she's done a lot more of other things besides the craft thing because you get burned out. You're making the same old types of videos. You gotta kind of want to stretch your feet and do something different. I don't want to do mukbang videos 24 hours a day. You know what I mean? Not only would I be 500 pounds, but how many times do you want to see me stuff my face with food? I mean, how interesting is that? Let's see. Technically I'm from Gresham, Troutdale area, but more known as Portland. So, I mean, you could say I'm from Portland, Oregon. Portland, Oregon, in the U.S. of A., United States of America. Portland, Oregon. Where is everybody from these days? Refresh my memory. What state are you all from, or what country are you all from? Where you live, Wally G? Danica Smith. Yeah, sticking to one topic is pretty boring. That's what I said. It's like, for a while I was doing a lot of live streams, but then it was like people, I think, were getting bored. Even when I was giving away things, people start getting bored. They're like, they still didn't show up. And so it's hard to sit there and talk for an hour about something unless you got a set subject, or you're doing like a craft, or you're cooking food, or doing a mukbang. It's hard to just sit there and talk to people for an hour. It's not like talking face to face, talking to somebody and they're not really talking to you. They're just kind of typing a response. It's a little awkward. Jacksonville, North Carolina. Well, that is a little ways from Portland, Oregon. That is quite a ways from Portland, Oregon. Nice. What's the weather there like? Is it hot? I would imagine it's kind of hot there in North Carolina. I can't watch because I have school and it's just been hard, so I try to come, but I have to do school sometimes. I totally understand that. It's hard to get on when everybody's going to be on. The Mark of Brandon. Wow, that name sounds familiar. I do not live in Canada. I just love Canada. You are from Egypt. Wow. Okay. I would say you are by far the farthest subscriber I've ever had. Egypt. That is crazy. What time is it in Egypt right now? It's got to be, what, in the middle of the night or something? Oh my God, you're from Winnipeg. Yeah, I think I think you've been on one of my streams and you said something about Canada, because I kind of remember your name, the Mark of Brandon. I know. I've been waiting for them to open back up the border because I want to go up to Vancouver. I want to take my kids up there this summer, but they haven't opened up the border yet. And supposedly they were going to do it at the end of this month. As far as I know, I haven't heard anything that the border's back open. Yeah, I would imagine it's pretty warm in North Carolina. I've never been that far I think the farthest I've been in that direction is Montana. I've never been anywhere farther than that. Yeah, Egypt would be a very amazing thing. You should do some food vlogs of Egypt. I'm sure it would be very fascinating to see the food or just the travel, do some destinations. I went onto your channel earlier in the week, actually, and I tried to look at some of your stuff, and it looks like you were doing some live streams. But as I said, it was hard for me to understand what was going on because there was no subs, and obviously I don't speak the language, so I couldn't really catch what was happening there. And a lot of the streamers I've seen on other people's live streams are actually from other countries, which is great. But it makes it difficult to comment or really like those streams when it's hard to catch the gist of what's going on. I know, right? Things happen quick. Got monetized. I'm almost 10K. But, beyond that, there hasn't been a lot of activity, Vancouver's case is out. I know, it's a bummer. And even once they open it back up, I don't know if I really want to rush right up there. I don't want to be the first few people either, but it's been a long time. I used to go to Canada 2 or 3 times in a year, and now I haven't been up there in probably 2 or 3 years. 11 p.m. in Egypt. Actually, that's not too bad then, really. I mean, I was thinking it was like in the middle of the morning or something. 11 p.m. is late, but it's not too bad. Second most cases at the moment. I'm between the first and second case grower. Oh, man. I know. See? Man, I'd love to get up there, but I don't want to go up there if it's a bad time, too, where cases are spiking. There's a few food places I want to go to in Vancouver that I saw on Strictly Dumpling. There's a food place up there that he went to that's supposed to be pretty amazing. They have this giant pizza that's like $100 or something, but it comes with all the seafood on it and everything. I want to go up to the mall up there. Welcome to Egypt. Well, welcome to the USA, my friend. Welcome to the USA. Vancouver and Toronto are insane with cases. Oh, man. I know. I haven't made it to Toronto. But, man, I've wanted to go to Toronto for a long time. And I definitely would take a plane trip to go to Toronto. But, as I said, nothing's open right now. So, unfortunately, that's not a possibility at this moment. I would love to just go to the different provinces. Manitoba, Toronto, Quebec. I've been to Vancouver, I've been to Richmond, I've been to Victoria tons of times, but I really haven't visited the other side of Canada. I want to go to Saskatchewan? Saskatchewan? Probably butchering that, but is it Saskatoon or Saskatchewan? Something like that, right? But I don't want to go there in the winter because I heard it's really bad there in the winter. I mean, as far as cold and a lot of snow. But I really would like to go to the East Coast side, Maybe hit New York and then go up to, Toronto and just do that whole East Coast vacation trip. I've never been to Egypt. That would definitely be an interesting experience. If this channel made some money and I started making some bigger bucks, it'd be fun to come visit some of you guys. Just randomly pop up in North Carolina and we could do a collab, Wally, me and you. I haven't freestyled in a long time, but I used to be pretty good at freestyling. I used to be a rapper. Now, of course, just like anything, you got to be in practice, right? You don't practice every day, you start getting really bad. I haven't practiced freestyling in a long time, but man, I used to love freestyling, writing my own raps, but back in those days, when I was a kid, the things that the rappers I liked, were like NWA, Public Enemy, Flavor Flav, Ice Cube, Ice-T. Those are the kind of rappers I grew up with. I should go and speed eat the 100. Exactly. Make a video about the $100 pizza, man. It's supposed to be crazy. I used to rap. I know, that's crazy, right? I got a couple raps on my videos. You have to look it up. One of them is a rap I made up. It's about the whole COVID thing, and I made it up about my fellow coworkers. Yeah, I used to rap, man. I used to love Young MC. You know, I just used to. I think what it was for me is I love poetry. I love the making the poetry, the rhyming aspect of it, and then you don't see a lot of Asian rappers out there. You know what I mean? So it was kind of a thing. It was like, man, and you know, these rappers were like my heroes, man. They were telling the story of what it was like. You know, of course, I didn't grow up in the projects. I didn't grow up in the hood. I don't know what it's like to be a gangbanger, but definitely, I think rapping is a tool where you can talk about your life and the things that you've experienced that don't necessarily have to reflect being poor, if that wasn't the case for you, or being in growing up in a neighborhood where there's a lot of crime or gang violence. You know, certainly that's where a lot of these rappers came from. But just like you've said, right? You know, sometimes it's the message doesn't necessarily have to be a negative message. It can be a positive message. You know, you look at Will Smith. He never cussed. He never talked about, you know, really like gang banging or driving, you know, and shooting people or anything like that. Or he didn't talk bad about women. That's what I liked about his rapping style, was because, you know what, his rapping was always fun, and it was like summertime, you know, cruising down the streets, you know, and it was like, you felt good. It felt positive, you know. But I listened to a lot of gangster rap when I was little too. Trust me, you know, there was a lot of anger and frustration, and that gangster rap kind of fueled that resentment that I had towards certain things growing up, and the angst that I had. I don't really feel that as much these days. That's why I don't listen to that kind of rapping. I listen to a guy, his name is NF. He's a Christian rapper, but he doesn't really sound like a Christian rapper, not like you would think. He's definitely one of my favorite rappers at this point. I've seen him in concert. Probably in the last 2 or 3 years. Saskatchewan? See, I've always butchered that. Saskatchewan, right? Winter Canada. It's not that bad. I will increase the number of likes for you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Joker. And I will do everything I can. And I am definitely that kind of YouTuber, you know. I help those people who help me. And I definitely help those, and I won't forget anybody here. You know, Wally and Barry and Manga and Double Box. You know, if and when I ever make it big, you know, what is big? I'm not saying millions of followers, but if I make it to the point where I can do this full time and quit my full time job, that's big to me. That's big. You know what I mean? Like, what do you do for a living? I do YouTube. What? You get enough money that you can just work at YouTube? That's my dream. I'm not trying to roll around in a Rolls Royce. I'm not trying to live in a mansion. I'm just trying to make enough money where I could do this as a full-time gig. And it's not just a side hustle. It's my main hustle. You know? Do what you like. Do something creative. You know, that's what I want YouTube to be for me, is something creative and be like, I enjoy doing this job. I don't want to go to a grind where I'm like, oh, God, another day at the office. You know what I mean? Yeah. I listened to NWA Too Long with the Wu-Tang. Yeah. What do you know about Wu-Tang, man? I'm just kidding. Bone Thugs and Harmony. Oh, yeah. I got stuff on my iPad right now. Eminem, Lupe Fiasco. I don't know who Hopsin is. I'm not familiar with that one. But, yeah, I know a lot of those other ones for sure. Let's see. Joker, Rice Gum. 2.0. You have dope new rappers like Kendrick, Lamar, J. Cole, Logic. I've heard of Logic. Jack Harlow, the marca NF is sick. Oh, you know NF, right? Do me a favor, Wally G. Listen to some NF. You know, he might not be up your alley, but give it a listen. You know, give him a fair shake. If you listen to some of his songs and you don't like it, hey, you gave it a fair shake. I appreciate that. But truly, NF saved me, man. A couple years ago, I was going through a really hard time. I was going through a breakup. It was a tough time for me, but NF, man, he was there for me. That music, like, really, really saved my soul from, like, just being ultra depressed. You know, his music really spoke to me, and definitely, I don't care what kind of music you like. If the music doesn't speak to your soul, it doesn't do something for you on some kind of spiritual level, then it ain't music, man. It's just noise. You know what I mean? It's got to speak to you. It's got to have a message that you can relate to. I can't relate to country music because, you know, I'm not a country guy. I've never had a pickup truck. I don't live in the countryside, living on a farm, raising chickens, and my girl left me sitting around drinking Jack Daniels. That's why country music's never really spoke to me. It's got to speak to me on a language I can understand. Yeah, NF, man. I love NF. He just dropped the new album. I haven't had a chance to listen to a lot of the new stuff, but man, some of his songs are amazing, man. You know what I mean? Like Paralyzed, like Let It Go, like oh man, I can't even think of it right now, but I got like his last 3 albums on my iPad. Yeah, NF is dope. Oh, you did listen to him. Okay. So you do know who he is. Okay. Yeah. I mean, some of his stuff's pretty hard. I mean, it's not gangster or anything, and it's not cussing or anything. He don't talk about women or fast cars or anything like that, but I think he has a lot of good messages. Definitely has a lot of good messages. Just finished watching your donating to streamers. Very nice. Oh, you mean screamers? Because they were screaming, and some of them are streamers. I think you meant streamers, right? But yeah, some of them were actually kind of screaming. They're like, ah! Yes, I see 2 people. They must know each other, or they're, hey. Oh, you're back. Welcome back, Manga, for the 3rd time. Big Daddy Kane. I don't think so. I don't think I've heard a lot from him. In recent news, let's see. Do you like hip hop? Or I don't know if that dude was considered hip hop. What's that one that guy who died recently? Oh my gosh, now I can't remember what he's saying, but it was some guy died recently, and the guy from Digital Underground, Humpty, is it the dude with the weird nose? That guy died recently. I saw that. Streamers, yeah, streamers. Now we do want some screamers because that means they had a pretty good reaction, but I think you meant streamers. Okay, we got 3 people from, I'm guessing you're all from Egypt because you all said something very similar, or at least the writing looks very similar. Jokar is, maybe that's some kind of greeting. I'll have to Google that later to see if that actually is some kind of greeting, like hello in Egyptian or something. I keep thinking like you see me rolling that guy, but that guy didn't pass away. It was something. I always get that guy and the guy who passed away confused. But his was more like, what was it? He had the one song that was really popular. Now I can't remember it. But yeah, he was kind of considered more like rap / hip hop. Yeah. Oh, I used to like the Digital Underground back in the day. And of course, you know, if you like Digital Underground, man, you had to like, oh man, now I'm drawing blanks for names here. But, you know, East Side, West Side, you know, that whole East Side, West Side thing. Do you got any tattoos? If so, you should explain the meaning. You know, that's the funny thing is, I'm definitely afraid of needles. I did get my COVID shot recently, both of them. So I'm done with that for a little bit. But if I wasn't deathly afraid of needles, I'd probably be tattooed up. Because, you know, I don't have it with me, but I got a water bottle with 100 stickers on it, you know, and it's like, I would have like Star Trek, I'd have like Hello Kitty, I'd have my kids' faces or something. You know, I would be tattooed up. But I'm definitely afraid of needles, so just thinking about a needle going in and out of my arm 1,000 times is like, nah, I'm good, thank you though. But if it wasn't for that, if it was a painless process, heck, man, I'd be covered in tattoos. I'd have so many ridiculous, I'd have a Canada maple leaf across my chest. Yeah, oh yeah, I'd have tattoos, alright, if I wasn't deathly afraid of needles. DMX, that's right. DMX, Rough Riders Anthem. Dun, 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 dun. Dun-dun. Yeah, Rough Riders. That's right. I was like, man, I couldn't remember that, dude. And Tupac. There you go. Tupac. Yeah. Oh, man, I love Tupac back in the day, man. I still like him. I just don't listen to him anymore, but yeah, Tupac. You going to record a video tomorrow? Yes. You need some new stuff out, man. Peter Frampton. I do know who Peter Frampton is, strangely, but yeah, DMX, Tupac, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. Yeah, those were the guys, man. Joker. I'm gonna have to look that up. Why were you all saying Joker and then he said Joker? It must be some kind of greeting, right? I appreciate the support. I appreciate, even if I don't understand what you guys are saying, I appreciate you coming by. Yeah, see, everybody's saying Joker and they have the similar writing. I'm assuming that means some kind of greeting. You can get numbing spray for tats. Well, it'd have to be something I really would want to get a tat of. Right now, I'm not sure if there's anything I'd want that badly. You know what I mean? It'd have to be something I really want pretty bad. Who here has tats? Raise your hand. Raise your tatted hand. Anybody here got tats? Wally, you got some tats? Tom McDonald. I have never heard of Tom McDonald. Tell me a funny story, Manga. You know, the funny thing is, a lot of these old singers are getting brought back, you know, and these kids nowadays are like thinking that the people re-singing their songs are the people who originally sung their songs. And I'm like, no. You know, like that, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. And then my kids hear that and they think that it's some meme that was created now, which it was, but it was like, dude, that guy who sang that song was like 20, 30 years ago, Rick Astley. They're like, who's Rick Astley? And I'm like, the dude that sang that song originally. Or that Take On Me, you know, by Aha. My kids will hear it in some kind of meme and they think that it was just created. I'm like, dude, that song's been around forever. It's like, take on me, take me home. No tats, yeah. Wally, we're best friends now. Tom McDonald is sick. He raps about controversial stuff. I'm going to have to check this Tom McDonald out. Let me get my paper. Write this guy down. I don't know Tom McDonald, but all right. Check this guy out. Tom McDonald. Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought it was a funny story. It's not a funny story. It's just a story. All right. What happened? You got 11 tattoos? Wow! Before the stream, about 3 hours before, I asked you to do a normal stream and not gaming stream. If people think they're never going to give you up, was only made for Rickroll! Rickroll! That's what it's called, right? Rickroll. And it's funny because now people are like, kids nowadays are like, oh, these songs just got made. And I'm like, no, these songs have been out for a long time, dude. The Friendly Cartoonist, welcome. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Master Chul here. Welcome to the live stream. Man's Rickrolled us, all right. Yeah, he's Rickrolled us, all right. Nor did we know we all just got Rickrolled. I think we did. No, actually, Manga, a couple people asked me to do a live stream. You and Ivana Roblox. So, you know, I was thinking, you know, bust out a live stream once in a while. It's been a long time. Just to catch up with people and see how everybody's doing. Oh yeah, let me write that Joker thing down. I want to look that up. See if that's some kind of greeting or something. Everybody from Egypt, I appreciate you dropping by. Well, thank you. I know it's late there, but I appreciate the support, man. I'll have to drop by late when it's like 11 o'clock here and 6 o'clock in the morning there then, I guess, right? Or not 6, it would be what? If it's 11, oh, it'd be like 2 in the afternoon there if it's 11 o'clock here. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Yeah, that's why my singing career never took off right there, because I can't sing. And I can only kind of rap. You gotta have to check out my video where I'm rapping. It's kind of comical. You got a school for last class in 5 minutes? You still got school? All right, Manga. Well, it was good of you to drop by, man. I appreciate it. Good to see you, Barry Lay. Thank you for also dropping by. Before I go, can we play the Mimic soon together? Let me write that down. I'll check it out, see what that thing's about. I got frustrated with that dinosaur game, man. I played it a lot. I just didn't make any more videos of it, but I just got frustrated, and I was just so mad at that thing. I wanted to throw my phone out the window, man. It was fun for a while, but you really don't get a lot of stuff to help you out. And then it just got to the point where it was making me mad, man. I was like, ah, you stupid dinosaurs. Oh, it's 2:33. Yeah, it's about 2:30 here. About 2:30 here. I got to pick up the kids pretty soon here, so I can't be on too much longer. But I just wanted to catch some of you guys and try to catch up and see how everybody's been. And say I appreciate all the people who've been showing love for my channel and my videos recently. I appreciate all that, man. Not a lot of rappers these days. To be honest, a lot of the music I listen to are just kind of older alternative type music. I don't really listen to as much rap as I used to in the old days. But definitely in the old days I did. Man, I would have to think about it, but there was a lot of rappers I listened to back in the day. I mean, that was like my main. I was that Asian kid with the big 15-inch woofers in the back trunk, and it was like boom, 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 and I'd be like rolling up with my windows down, busting out like, you know, Public Enemy and NWA and oh, what's that song that was kind of nasty or whatever? Too Short? No, not Too Short. He was nasty, but I mean, what was that song that was really popular for a minute? And it was a rapping type, but it was a really nasty song. And it was like, man, I can't remember the name, but I used to blast that one, and it would thump. Oh, who's the other one that I liked for a while too? The 50 Cent. I don't know why, but for a while there, for about 50 seconds, I liked 50 Cent. I liked his music. If you would play the Mimic, can you not play it alone and play with me? All right, yeah, I'll take a look and see what it's about. Gavin Ark, at least you tried Ark. I did try Ark. I tried it many more times after I stopped making the videos. I just didn't post any videos because I was getting frustrated by getting killed by the stupid dinosaurs every 5 seconds. I was like getting mad, man. I was like, gah! Anyway, I gotta get going, guys. I appreciate you all dropping by. I appreciate everybody saying hello. And, oh, Shark on Duty, what's up? I've seen you recently, actually. I appreciate you dropping by. Oh, it's a scary game. Is that one you were playing? And I go, oh, that looks really scary. Oh, Grace Games. I knew you. I was like, where is Grace Games? Well, now you show up. Now that I got to leave. Nah, just kidding. I appreciate you dropping by, though, and saying hi. I was like, Grace Games is like the... If I was giving your trophies away, you'd be like the most loyal, the oldest loyal subscriber. Yes, thank you, Shark on Duty. I did watch some of your stuff. I went over to your channel and commented something, and your videos are kind of interesting, I have to say. Oh, is my mic loud? I might be sitting a little close to the mic. That could be it, too. I do notice it seems to be really high on here. I'm sure my kids were playing with it. Is that better? 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 Yeah, I haven't been doing as much live streams lately. There you go. Is that better? It does seem like it's getting pretty high, though. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay. Better. Better. There we go. Yeah, that's what I was thinking it was. They're not really kid friendly, which is okay. And I love Wally's raps, but they're not really kid friendly either. You know, and I'm not trying to change you or trying to, you know, hey, do what you want to do what you feel. You know, that's the thing I liked about what's his face, you know, NF, because he said he did the cussing thing for a while and it just didn't work for him. And it's fine, you know what I mean? Like, I did the cussing thing for a long time too, because I thought that's what everybody did. But then I started writing raps that had no cussing in it, because I don't know, for me, I get it, like if it's gangster or you're trying to convey a very strong emotion, but I just feel like now it's not what I'm about, you know? I'm not dropping F-bombs every 5 seconds. I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not trying to live that life or portray that, you know? So it's just not where I'm at this time in my life. It's not that I don't listen to that still. I still listen to, you know, Eminem, and I still listen to other people who cuss and everything. But generally, it's not something that, especially on YouTube, I would try to promote or advertise. You know, I have to be careful of that, because I'm trying to portray my channel as a family-friendly, not necessarily made for kids, but family-friendly at least. So I try to avoid things that are kind of controversial, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's fine. You know, it's not that I don't appreciate that content or people making that content. It's just I have to be careful when I'm advertising on my channel. And I don't want people to assume because I'm advertising that, you know, that's necessarily the direction I want to go also. Anyway, we'll do some more streams. We'll do some contests. We'll do some question and answers. And I just kind of really trying to narrow down what I can do, and trying to find some new ideas. It's Quest. Hey, I got to go, though, man. Thanks for dropping by, though. For good old times, make sure you like the old stream, please. Like and share, or like and comment, or like and subscribe. Made the art for episode 1. Nice. Already on a roll there. I'll have to, you'll have to remind me. Comment on one of my videos in the near future when you get your thing rolling, and I'll come check it out. All right. I got to get going, guys, because I got to get something to eat real quick and then go pick up my kids. So I appreciate everybody dropping by. It was fun catching up, and I'll catch you guys next time. Hopefully we'll have another one soon.